on the fifth or sixth day of your trip. As you approach, As you approach, Viven, there's mist upon the relatively quiet waters of the ocean. Distantly, though, you can hear the sound of waves crashing upon rock. The shore is not visible due to the obfuscation of the fog. And because the ship has pulled out further to sea in order to head towards the Arch of Aven from the north, as sailing along the cliffs can be quite dangerous. The sounds of the waves grow increasingly loud as their terminus grows closer. And as the sun begins to burn off the mist before you rises for 2,000 feet from the sea, the Grand Arch of Aven.
Woo!
Been
Your
a long
adoptive
time.
home. Returned to for the first time since retaking your actual one.
Things have changed.
How long has it been?
We now
Close to 2 years.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
Has it really been 2 years?
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
You can look at the piece of paper.
So
But yeah,
it's close to.
it is something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, Rhythm, you need to be
14.
quieter.
Yeah, it's been like a year and 7 months.
Well, oh yeah, okay.
Because there's only 10 months in the year. In this universe.
The white cliff faces begin looming increasingly above you as you get closer to the entrance of the arch into the Straits of Aven leading into the lagoon beyond. You pass beneath the great armory, its battlements and cannonades looming above you, aimed purposefully at the sea from which you are coming. Underneath the Grand Arch, the sun is hidden as you pass through and beneath the various cranes alongside the wharfs of the Vivenese war fleet, from the various battlements and murder holes that have been poked through the rock over the centuries of Aven's existence to create an entrance into a city wholly inhospitable to attacking navies. And almost as quickly as you entered, the sun reappears. As you pass through the arch and beyond into the lagoon, and around you, splayed out, is Lowtown once more. Your true home.
No.
Even this early in the morning, the lagoon is choked with vessels of varying sizes as fishermen begin to go out into the sea of sails of the ocean in order to make their livings, as ships try to get moving as quickly as possible in order to get on their prescribed trade routes. The city is just waking up, and you can hear the dull roar of people talking from all directions as the city of Coin stretches before you.
You could say that again.
He won't probably.
Yeah.
But you could, think.
It's true.
Finally, normal air.
Kasumi coughs a bit and complains of a sore throat and a strange feeling. And a general malaise, if you will.
I can't believe Kasumi got a cold.
Oh my god.
It's benefited by the fact that I, myself, Jake, have a fucked up voice, if you cannot tell.
It's true.
It's true. I always imagined Kasumi spoke exactly like Jake anyway, so.
That's
Hey,
right.
South,
Mm.
why do you
That's
have
true.
to ruin my fun?
I'm your GM.
A fair answer, I must say.
So anyway, yes. As you proceed forward, ships give Mario's vessel a fairly wide berth. It's clearly a Sensi ship, and it's fairly large in its own right. Your trip here, it's quite comfortable, as even like your guest rooms were hardly cramped for an ocean-going vessel. One ship does not. A small skiff sort of beelines towards Mario's ship and pulls up alongside it. A man requests permission to come aboard and does so. You recognize his uniform. He is one of the harbor master's servants. The various administrators given to making sure that that the ships aren't in the harbor aren't crashing into each other. Here, most likely to give you a place to dock. Mario, of course, goes. Allow me. I just simply have to explain that we're going to be going to the family's private docks, and he speaks to the man for a few moments, and a few more moments. Mario looks confused.
We're under arrest.
Oh no.
That was very fast.
As he and the harborman chat with each other. Eventually, Mario seems to relent, and the other man goes down onto his boat and decouples from Mario's ship and begins sailing forward. We're not quite going to our dock. We're being led to a different one.
We're being arrested.
Not so much as I know. We haven't been swarmed by the Grand Prince's ships. And they did give me the reason that the Sensi docks are full currently.
What?
Ships? He shrugs.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Yes, they are used. Beyond just my vessel, it could simply be bad timing.
Cesare leans over to Kasumi. We're under arrest.
You know, I feel like that might be true. I wished it wasn't, but looks like we are going to have to rebel. Sorry.
The ship is guided to a dock a little bit inward into the city. The pilot of the ship shows off his skill by able to navigate into the smaller channel that is really not meant for a ship this size.
Oh, wow, what skill?
Hey, Shazara, do you think you'll notice if I just like bounce?
Humped?
You
Bounce.
said bounce.
Bounced!
You know, just bounce.
I doubt they would notice, but
The ship pulls along the stone docks and is tied off by some dockmen. And you note there appears to be a man waiting for you at the dock.
The reason why I was asking was because I was very seriously considering just like slipping into the water and swimming away unnoticed.
yes, I'm aware that you can swim.
Yeah,
does
it
this,
was more so for the benefit of the horrible, faceless voice in the sky.
South.
Hmm?
What does
I
this
don't-
man look like?
He's an Aneban.
Oh, do we recognize him?
No,
Oh, okay.
he is fairly tall, lanky, probably about 5'10". He is dressed well, sort of middle class sort of dress.
Ugh,
Uh,
middle class.
wearing red and gold as a sort of on his, a vest of red and gold of his own. As the ship pulls up to the shore, the gangplank is lowered onto it, and he walks forward, asks permission to come aboard, and upon being granted it, strolls right up. Senor Don Sensi.
Wait, point of order real quick. Sorry, I don't think this was established. Am I just as myself as Cesare, or should I be disguised because I'm under arrest in Vivent?
That is a
I'm-
good point.
I'm just a dude.
Okay.
You're just Joe Normal.
Roll disguise.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Let me activate my rock.
Oh.
All right, don't you have a thing?
Yeah, I'm activating my rock. I mean, I have a good disguise without it, but with it, it is better. So I'm gonna use a grit to use no name, and I'm also gonna use the Western Star. So this is plus 20 on top of the number I get.
Jeez.
So that's
Okay.
a 48.
Nice. That's
Oh.
48.
You are. You actually convince yourself you're a different person momentarily.
I disguise myself as one of Kasumi's orphans.
All right, you take a penalty for disguising yourself as a different.
I'm
Race,
rolled
are
a
you sure you want
40. I rolled a 48. Oh no, my rock is capable of changing me one size.
Yeah, they're still in the same size category as you, but still, there's still a penalty specifically for.
Being a totally different kind of thing.
Yes,
I'm just a child.
you're a Minotaur child.
Oh, a Minotaur child.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that much
Ah.
of a penalty. It's a -2.
Oh, please. Yeah, I'm a Minotaur child.
Okay, so you're disguised as a different race and a different age category, so that's -4 to your roll. So you rolled a 44 in total.
Okay, well that's too
yes.
bad.
You are disguised as a Minotaur waif. The Aniban walks forward. Senor Sensi, I have been instructed to meet you here.
No sensi's here.
Yeah, there is.
There's
Mario
two.
looks at you and
He's right there.
wearing like the full regalia that clearly denotes him as a member of the Sensi family.
No sensi's here.
Is there a reason that we were directed to this? Yes. I have been informed that you are transporting guests who may be of
Who may be really cool.
particular interest to the Grand Prince.
Ugh.
And I have been informed that your safe conduct to wherever it is you may be seeking to go in the city may not be assured. So, my employer has commanded me to arrange safe conduct to his grounds, such that you may all be, well, safe. He turns towards the rest of you, I presume on the deck, or
Yeah, I'm leaning against the wall.
All cool like?
Yeah.
are these your guests? Mario looks towards you for confirmation.
I'd imagine.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are the guests of Mario.
I mean, I'm not here.
Oh,
Did you slip into the water?
I wanted to.
Okay. You could listen from the water, or do you want to just swim off?
I'm gonna listen until they leave.
Kasumi
Okay.
swims back to Hadno.
Even though she explicitly wanted to be here.
Mission failed. Gotta get out of here.
Weird how that happens, huh?
Weird.
Who is your employer? Oh, yes, of course. I am a man of the Fatazo family.
The Ftazo family.
Hmm.
Uh,
Al jumps up. Oh, good! We're fine!
I mean, the Fatazos were like spying on us in the other place. It is normal procedure, but
Yeah, but like,
whatever. Probably fine.
if you'd please follow me.
All right.
Okay.
Wait.
What? Do you smell something?
I'm gonna see if I smell something. I just gotta open my character sheet.
For smelling?
I mean, that's a type for perception.
It is.
I sense motive.
You don't. I mean, this guy is being very careful in general, but he doesn't seem to be lying about his allegiance.
Yeah, we're
Alright,
not
then.
asking about his allegiance. We're asking more like about.
He doesn't seem to
on the up and
be.
up.
He's also not. He doesn't seem to be hostile.
All right.
He is just being very particular with his words and with making sure that his voice doesn't rise too loudly.
All right.
We're on a boat in the water.
I mean, yeah, but that's in the city. The Lowtown is all about you.
Are we like folk heroes in Lowtown?
Probably
No.
not.
Mm,
I probably am.
Oh, I totally am.
You know me and folk heroes.
just kidding.
I can't help myself. The Manta Ray, whatever I was with Corbo.
yes.
Oh shit! I have company. Be right back.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Wow, Jake's popular.
It's an assassin.
Oh,
Oh, no.
my
Jake,
god.
look out. He can't hear us. No.
Yeah, there, but then-
Johnson.
He forgot to leave his AirPods in so he can hear us. Oh no.
Oh no. You hate to see it.
Anyway, he leads you off of the ship and into an
Alright.
adjacent.
Okay, I'm sorry. Amy's having her friend Ollie over, aka my friend, he's a powerful being.
How
Warlock.
powerful?
Ollie is the most powerful creature that has ever lived. He will kill you with a mere glance.
Holy shit.
But would
Yeah. Yes, he would. In fact,
And also, he would do it.
he is a cruel and terrible
And
god.
also, he's a monster.
Oh, his fury knows no bounds. Please send help.
Oh,
No.
He's
All right.
begun to laugh. This is a bad sign.
It's true. Anyway, yeah, let's let's follow this dude.
I'm going to take this opportunity to not go to Fatazo Land, starring the Fatazos, and go somewhere else. First, I am going to go look into. Hey, my house key. Yeah. First, I'm gonna go to my old house. No, I'm gonna go try to find some information on Rendato and see if he's alive.
Okay. He isn't.
Ah!
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Well, we will do that second.
Yeah, later. That's fine.
Oh. Yeah, it's supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here.
Well, Viven is so small.
So. You are led towards a warehouse. The man opens a door leading into it. And ushers you in. Holding it open for you politely.
Ah,
That's nice.
how polite.
Inside, it's dim. The windows are high up and open, but due to the time of day, the sun hasn't quite cleared the hills and cliffs surrounding the lagoon just yet, and its rays haven't actually hit the part of the city that you're in. So it is quite dim here. Lamps are still lit. There's a shark in the water.
Yep.
There's a shark in the water.
Abandoned ship.
Man goes into the water. It doesn't come out of the water. Shark in the
Abandoned ship. There's a shark in the water, and you jump right into the shark's mouth.
Yes. Anyway, within are a number of assassins that kill you.
Oh my god! What a
Are
twist!
they sharks?
Yes.
Wow.
Assassin sharks.
Who could have saw this one coming?
Cool, we discovered a new race, and then they killed us.
Look, now
Sharkman assassin.
now the assassin sharks will run for Ven. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Guys, they're street sharks.
Well, then they're
Anyway.
heroes.
To some, they are heroes. To others, villains.
No, what is in here is what appears to be a number of sedan chairs. Or litters. Large ones, set for two people, so really palanquins. Made entirely out of wood with doors closed off and set upon little wooden footies that have been carved to be shaped like animal feet. They appear to be. You note that they all have glass windows on them, and they have curtains across those. So within you can't really see. So you cannot actually see what lies within. You note that there are no poles with which to carry them.
A ghost.
The Fatazo's man walks up to them. I am Rolo, by the way. So you know. I realized I had not introduced myself, and I feared I might make you uncomfortable if you think you are simply being ushered into the unknown by an unknown man. Please enter the chairs. You'll be conducted.
Oh.
Aha.
They can each fit two comfortably.
I hop into the chair.
The
I've never
chair.
experienced such luxury before.
Yes. Rollo's a little confused as to why a miniature child is getting into a chair with a rather terrifying-looking pirate-looking guy. But
Oh, is my boyfriend here?
yeah, you went with you.
Yeah.
Alright, I wouldn't they recognize him immediately? Wouldn't he
Well, Rollo didn't.
well, okay.
Actually, this is a good point. You can decide this now. Is Claude going with you?
I would want him to come with, but I'd want him to stay on like the boats or something. Like,
So stay on Mario's vessel?
Yeah.
Yes, because if, say, Rodrigo Fatazo recognized who he was,
They
you
wouldn't
would-
like that.
no, you'd probably have an issue.
Yeah, so probably
Um,
not one of the most wanted pirates just walking around with the Hot No expedition.
Yeah, that would probably raise some eyebrows. Or not, the Fatazos don't have any.
Racist.
Jokes.
No, it's objective. But anyway, yes. Then Claude does not get in, but Fubo does.
Yeah.
Yay, Fubo!
Hey, Fubo.
Fubo
Oh,
gets
yeah.
in. He closes the door, and as soon as Fubo closes the door behind him, the legs on the palanquin extend, such that the
Oh my
palanquin
God.
is now at about 2 feet off the ground and starts walking away.
Perfect.
It was Baba Yaga all along.
It has something of a. It's actually a pretty smooth ride. You can feel the gait of the palanquin as it begins to march towards the entrance of the warehouse, but otherwise it's quite comfortable. These are new, by the way. You haven't seen these.
Like a new model of palanquin?
No, like a palanquin that'll walk around by itself.
Oh.
Ah. Magic.
I want one. They're cute.
They are. They're pretty well made looking.
I demand a palanquin that carries me around
This
everywhere.
form of self
You could, but you decide to go into the water, Kasumi.
this form of
Well,
self-propelled
adventure, okay?
this form of self-propelled transportation will never catch on.
So who else is pairing up together?
Kasumi works alone. I can't do a Batman voice.
That I will go with Shinichi.
All right. Shinichi gets in. Sada gets in. The door closes.
Palanquin gets in.
Palanquin gets
The palanquin gets in.
Ah!
It inverts. There's a singularity forms. But no, the palanquin stands up, and it seems to lurch a little under Shunichi's weight, but after a second it rights itself and starts walking off.
Lard ass.
Right. Well, we only have 2 more people playing tonight. Kasumi is incognito.
I guess
Pao,
Pao and Pascal. Is Pascal there?
Pascal is there. He wasn't going to skip the opportunity to go see his family.
Oh, I thought you said the opportunity to ride in a palanquin.
That
Or
too. Yeah.
It's been so long.
Pascal goes over to the door and opens it gallantly for you, Paulina.
Pow just kind of looks at it, sort of shrugs, gets in. Are these new? Have you always had these?
I don't know these, so yeah, as far as I
that's-
know.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty cool though. Hopefully they're not like walking us straight to the Grand Prince or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out. Magic is weird.
Magic is weird. Alright, Pascal gets in. He has to sort of like wedge himself into the chair. His shoulders are up against the two walls. But he is able to still close the door. Palanquin gets up, walks away. Tatsu is with you and realizes that Kasumi is not with you and is very confused. And unfortunately, the
Kasumi
people
likes to, like, ditch on Tatsu without letting him know what her plans are. Pretty often.
Tatsu sighs, gets in his own palanquin. Suru will get in that palanquin too.
Oh no.
Oh no,
I
Tatsu
can't believe.
dies.
Yeah.
Suru has to put her sword on top of the palanquin.
Oh, totally not suspicious.
No, they covered it with a cloth.
Oh, okay.
Yes, eventually you are all able to get inside the palanquins and begin walking. Conveniently, because of the palanquin's nature being legged, they don't actually have to take the elevators or the lifts. Which is good. They're quite a bit more since those are quite a bit more regulated than the steps.
So it will take a very long time.
Your trip is rather lengthy.
Sal's pissed.
And as the sun begins to come over the end, bathe Lowtown in its light, the heat begins to build. The palanquins do have windows that you can open.
Can't believe they didn't put air conditioner on these things.
And they're ventilated at the top. It's like a mesh. There's a line of like, or not a line. There's about 3 inches of porous woodwork around the roof of the palanquin, but it still gets a little hot.
They make a walking palanquin, but they couldn't put like an ice spell on it. Shaking my head.
Well, it does occur to you that most Hightowners have clothes that have been enchanted with endure elements. So they bring the AC with them.
Wow.
Eventually, though, the temperature does begin to drop. As
we're thrown into the ocean.
No. As your journey does take a noticeable incline, and the gate of the palanquin begins to like wobble a bit more as it ascends the steps. Sada, your palanquin, as it starts to ascend the steps, like stumbles a bit. Shunichi is pretty heavy. Stupid metal men. But it is able to convey itself all the way. And after about 2 hours, all told, the palanquins aren't the fastest vehicles, and they do have to wait for people to pass by them, and you did take the long way.
Yep.
Why did we do that?
Well, the steps are the long way.
Oh, yes.
You are now distinctly in Hightown. The temperature is much more comfortable. There is a breeze.
Ah.
It smells much better. And there's not nearly so much noise.
Does it smell better?
It definitely smells better up here.
Smells like smug.
Mug?
Smug.
Mug?
Oh, smug.
Smug. No, Hightown smells of exotic spices and fruit trees. Hightown is always
Wow.
it's nice. There's a reason why the rich Viennese live up here. It's nice. As your conveyances amble their way down the various streets, you are largely given quite a bit of time to yourselves. What do you talk about? Or do you just sit?
Hmm.
Or do you chat?
Hmm.
Hey, boss. That is you, boss, right?
Yes. I'm like a child, but I respond in Shazari's voice. Yes.
Oh, good. It's a good disguise.
Thank you
Okay.
very much, Bobo. No, you have to get used to this kind of thing in this line of work.
Yes, yeah. Why, little Minotaur? A Minitor.
No one would. That's a very good joke. Well, how would you describe me, Fubo?
Yeah, rich. You got a good mustache. Old. Pretty
Watch
good
yourself.
looking.
Thank you. So, considering all the things that you just said, would you think somebody would suspect a sensi such as myself to disguise themselves as some orphan child?
Eh,
The answer is no.
no, I guess not.
Very good. Okay, that's it.
No, alright. It's alright. Mm-hmm.
So you can't feel the temperature, can you, Shinichi?
I have not been able to detect an atmospheric temperature for many years.
Hmm.
Wow.
A lot of sweats.
Is it warm?
Yes. Very.
Mm.
Sucks here.
Somebody drawing.
I am sorry.
Good.
But there are worse things.
Yeah, I could be on fire.
Yes,
It's true.
Mark,
that is exactly what I was thinking of.
you're so wise.
You could be on fire and it could be hot out.
It's true. Gotta look on the bright side. That I'm not on
Shunichi
fire.
nods sagaciously. Pow.
Wow.
Whoops. What?
Wow.
I had muted again. What's up?
I think my arms are falling asleep.
Yeah, you're really packed in here.
Yep.
If I kind of move over, would you get more room? Like, I'm pretty small. What if I just sort of get into the corner?
Oh, yeah, I could, like, turn sideways, sort of, and, yeah, I can't move.
Oh,
Go on,
you got
dude.
pins and needles?
Nah, it's just sort of stuck.
Oh,
Like, I don't want to break the thing.
it's magic. It might be fine.
Yeah, maybe.
Might be enchanted not to break.
Maybe not.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine.
Sit very still. It's
Pascal
making me
just
feel
starts
kind of sick, actually, the sort of rocking motion.
twiddling his thumbs. Oh, how sick? Like, sick, or?
No, just really
Oh, God.
gross.
The challenge
Okay.
the challenge from the Twin Kingdoms is coming up, and then Pal Jack vomits it.
I could have climbed all these stairs in no time by myself, I think.
Yeah, but you're from here. Someone might have seen you.
Is that bad? Are they gonna kill us?
Yeah,
Are we in trouble?
I mean,
Yeah.
Cesare kinda shot
Yeah.
Pietro Morosini
We all
in the
should.
head.
He got better from what I understand.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit if you ask me.
Finally, Cesare's yours is first. With a sort of thunk, a gentle thud as the palanquin descends, and you are on the ground. The door opens by itself. Fubo is the first to move. He gently wraps his claws around the edge of the door and peers outside. I think we're in a manor, sir.
Okay, you got to. You don't know me anymore.
Oh, yeah. Hey, little kid. I think
Yeah.
we are in a garden. It is very nice.
Okay. Famous rock star. Most important musician in the world.
Yes, it is I, Fubo. I am known by all pirates and sailors of not pirate inclination.
Of course.
Fubo clambers out of the palanquin.
Oh, dang.
And Cesare, you are able to exit to find yourself quite well into the Fatazo compound. The gates are often to your left, still open, but you're behind the walls
Mm-hmm.
and quite out of sight from passersby. There is a couple of people there nearby. One you recognize as Rollo, the other you recognize also as Rodrigo Fatazo.
Also, it's Rolo.
Looks at you, takes off his glasses, cleans them, puts them back on, and turns to Rollo and goes, "Who the hell is this?" It was on the boat, sir.
Hello, sir.
This,
I am here with the Vivianese party. I'm so sorry, the Hadinese party. I will be waiting for them, I guess. It is
very,
a pleasure to be spending time here. Thank
very
you.
good. Who are you?
Um, I am Kasumi's son.
Kasumi, the Undine.
Kasumi Makoto, yes, the Undine.
All right. You are her son,
Adopted,
adopted.
yes.
Very good. He waves over a couple of servants. Conduct the young Makoto and their compatriot to the rooms set aside for them. The guest wing. The guest wing or the guest wing? No, the actual guest wing. Oh, right. And a pair of servants do walk over to you, Cesare and Fubo, and begin conducting you into the
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yep. The exquisitely beautiful mansion of the Fatazo family. Sada, you have the similar katunk.
Ah, yes.
As the doors pop open. Do you exit first or Shinichi?
Yes. Exit.
Alright.
For the combat roll.
Oh,
Just
God.
in case. Yes.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Alright. Hope I don't fuck this up.
You don't.
Hell yeah.
You do a combat roll, open up into a ready stance, and you do it like directly and end up directly like 3 feet in front of Rodrigo Fatazo.
Ah.
He raises an eyebrow at you.
I was being ready, just in case I get up.
My Lady Ryudo, it is a
been a
pleasure to
while.
meet you once again.
Yes.
Congratulations on the success of your journey.
Thank you. How's it been for you, Rodrigo? These past 2 years.
Things have been interesting, to say the least.
It sounds like it.
I trust your sword found its way to you unmolested.
Yes. I have it right here.
Very good. It was my pleasure to be a backer of your adventure. He smiles.
I nod. I resume Shinichi exits much more calmly.
Yes. I am not familiar with your companion.
This is my friend Shinichi. He's from Tsurugu, actually.
Peace be upon you. And you too.
I hope Cesare didn't give you much trouble.
What? Come on,
Cesare.
you knew I was in a disguise. Goodness gracious. Can't trust anybody.
I am confused. Cesare has not arrived yet.
Oh, he did.
Excuse me?
He was at Minotaur.
That was Cesare de Sensi.
Yeah, you didn't realize?
Rolo, find him at once.
Wow, what a narc.
I know.
Dark.
Cesare, as you're being led to the room, you hear a pair of feet coming towards you
fuck.
very rapidly. It's Rolo.
Yes.
Senor de Sensi?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Then,
And perish.
small... then my small Makoto, my master has requested your presence.
Okay.
Eh? He leads you back. Rodrigo is frowning as you approach. Senor de Sensi.
Hello.
Why,
I'm so sorry. Hello, Rodrigo. You can never be too cautious. Currently, people are looking to kill me at the moment.
Understood. Which is why I conducted you here with those.
Yes.
have hoped you would not have seen fit to enter my home in disguise. I think you can understand how that one might find that off-putting.
Okay. We come to Viven. We are greeted. We are told, oh, please come onto our boat that we cannot give you the name of. And then please enter into our palanquin that you will not be able to see anything around you. And then
And no one will be able to see you.
I understand the point of it. I'm just saying, just as easily, you know the houses, we can play our games. Just as easily you could have dumped me here and shot me. You still could if you wanted to. I hope you don't, though.
It is not yet on my mind.
That's good. Anyway, it's great to be back in Viven.
Very good. It is my pleasure to have you in my home. Rollo, if you would kindly conduct the ladies, Ryudo and her companions, as well as Senor Disensi, to their chambers. Rollo bows. If you would follow me.
All right.
Paulina!
Yeah?
How you feeling?
I gotta get my sea legs back.
Your land legs?
Feeling a little wobbly.
The doors flap open.
Okay.
Um,
Like on their own, they magically open? That's
yeah.
disconcerting. Okay. She'll step out and make room for Pascal to extricate himself.
Pascal holds his hand out to you.
Grabs it. Yeah.
Could you just, yeah.
Just pull a little.
Mm.
Okay. I'm not very strong.
Should be fine. The extra impetus is really all that's needed to just get him turned in such a way that he can actually sort of clamber out on his own. And with that, he is able to. He rubs his shoulders. I can't feel my fingers. Thank you.
No problem.
Pascal. Rodrigo.
Oh, chilly.
I expected you to be bigger by now.
Damn.
Rude or not rude? What is that?
The game show that has everybody on the edge of their seat.
Rude or not rude? But otherwise, you look well. And from what I understand, I am happy to see that you have grown in other ways.
Oh, man, he's got spies everywhere.
Before Rodrigo can move, Pascal scoops him up.
Aww. And suplexes him.
Oh shit!
And suffixes him
I am
directly
now
into the ocean.
Now I am the leader of the family. This was my plan all along.
This is Paulina. Yes, I have met Miss Khalil last time that she was in our home. You remember? Yes. Yes, I do remember. But I don't think I told you that since that time we have
He's gonna say you had sex.
started something of a relationship together.
Oh.
Rodrigo turns towards you.
Yep.
For the
Thank you
first
for-
time,
Oh.
you think you see something of a smile on Rodrigo Fatazo's face.
And
What?
this was his plan all along.
He's a matchmaker.
He walks over to you and takes your hand and he bows to you. I am terribly sorry.
He's a funny man.
Oh, don't be. Thank you for welcoming us back to your home.
It
Rodrigo.
is
Dad.
my
Call
pleasure,
Dad.
Paulina. Why would she call him dad? He's his brother.
Yeah, what? That's a weird family dynamic.
I don't like profess to know what goes on in your home.
Then the room that I should set aside for Miss Khalil, then yes, we'll figure that out.
Man, your whole family's awkward.
It's not just you.
It's not just you.
Yeah. No, not entirely. You're missing a sibling.
Who's missing a sibling?
They have a sister.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Is Rosalia still here? Yes, she would not have missed your visit. If I am not mistaken, she is in the conservatory at this time, if you would like to go there. Otherwise, well, welcome home. I believe you have I have other guests arriving, so if you would excuse me. Another palanquin has just started walking up. It's clearly Suru's, and out of it pops Tatsu a little quickly, and Suru soon after him.
And he doesn't know either of these people.
I have no idea who this is. Don't worry, they're fine. Alright, how many people am I exactly expecting?
many.
A bunch.
Who
Thank
else
you.
is left?
You're always so precise. Who else is left?
Because Kasumi
Nice.
went off there.
Kasumi is off, and where is Miss Makoto? I have one erstwhile child of hers, but no actual Makoto. Also, I appear to have missed. I am concerned about how did your centaur companion, Pat Bear, I believe his name was, conveying him upward was going to be an issue. I had assigned a
You know about how Pascal had emotional development, but you didn't know that Bad Bayard died?
Oh yeah, what
Jeez.
about Akio? Where is he?
Oh, yeah.
Is he in the palanquin with all our other NPCs like a clown car?
Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna say like a clown.
Yeah, the last palanquin comes out
Akio
and
is
like...
with Marco in their own palanquin.
Oh, okay.
I never. Oh, I forgot to tell him in my letter.
Oh.
Well, this is awkward.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Cesare and Sada already left the rooms though. We can't tell them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Didn't we, Sals?
Yes.
We got escorted off, yeah.
Oh dear. He fell.
You fell. That's right.
I am sorry for your loss. Well, I am sure he'll be well remembered. Anyway, yes, Rosalia should still be, as I said, in the conservatory. The children too, if I'm not mistaken, and mother sure will be in the
Dun
booth.
dun dun.
Oh God.
Mother.
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 Tell your children
Ah.
to walk my way.
So, Palina, Pascal begins leading you into the building. Cesare and you are led into
Billy?
sumptuous guest chambers.
Sumptuous, huh?
Yes, they're really quite nice.
Mm.
Kasumi,
Yes.
some hours ago, you were underwater in Viven's lagoon. What are you
Yes.
doing?
I am going to go to. Would the Dotorians have medical records?
The
Like, I don't know.
Totoris, of course, keep medical records.
Okay.
Do they
Well,
share?
I mean, I'm going to go this not looking like me and inquire about Renato.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you emerge from the lagoon. So where exactly are you going? Are you going to head to the Dotoi's
I
headquarters? There.
Yeah, I would assume they would have some sort of what do
Kasumi
you call it?
emerges from the lagoon with a shark fin on her head. That was her disguise the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go to their headquarters. 'Cause I assume that's where they would keep records, and such.
Oh, you're gonna like break in?
No, I mean I'll just inquire.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey, is there a death certificate for so and so Joe Smo?
Show.
The head of the headquarters of the Dottores is Castello Montessori.
Oh, okay.
It's in Hightown,
All right.
and well, it takes you some time to get there. How are you disguising yourself?
I'm gonna change my skin color, and
Wise.
I'm going to apply judicious bribes.
Well, like your skin color is if you are actually disguising yourself, you should roll disguise.
Well, more so I'm sneaking, really.
Well, then you need to roll stealth.
Yeah.
But the city is bustling at this point, and well, so you see a cloak that's sort of just hanging on a drying line, and you're able to wrap that around you and cover your hair. Disguising your skin tone, you are able to sort of just make yourself as unobtrusive as possible as you meander your way through Lowtown in an effort to get up to the steps. But do you want to take the steps or a lift?
The steps will be the most safest way.
Yes, it would be. Descending them, it takes you some time and some effort. They are tiring, but you have a very high Constitution score, so you're okay. And at the top of them, you find yourself in Hightown. And after finding your way through these streets, it takes you a moment, but things come back to you. You were never that familiar with Hightown, but you were here enough to know where things generally are. And after accidentally walking into a dead end or two, you were able to find yourself in the Plaza Urbani, directly in front of the Castel Montessori.
All right. I'm just gonna walk right up to
Looming
front.
black stone edifice, the only building constructed of stone like this, rises above you. A cylindrical curtain wall and a 5-story, perfectly rectangular, rectangles aren't especially perfect, perfectly square keep beyond it.
Okay.
There are no guards. The gates are opened, but no one passes through.
Oh, weird. All right, answer.
Okay. You enter underneath the gates. There are no murder holes above you. There are no special defenses. The gates themselves are simply wrought iron and appear to be just latched when they are closed.
Huh.
Beyond the walls is a ring courtyard of flagstones. There doesn't appear to be a soul around. Before you loom the solid oak painted black doors, each with a large knocker upon them, with a leering seagull
Nice.
clutching it in its mouth. What knockers? Thank you, Herr Professor. What do you do?
Well, just knock on the door. You know, I have no reason to be afraid.
All right. Doom, doom, doom. The the knocking resonates through the door and seemingly through you. As you wait, you roll perception, please.
Wait, you roll perception.
As you wait, you roll perception, yes.
Ooh.
Well, Kasumi, you do notice something. And that is that while you know that the piazza was full of various people, people going back and forth, there was a fountain in the middle burbling merrily, conversations, wagons being pushed, hightowners strolling along. You can hear none of it.
Mm.
You can see it behind you, but no sound reaches beyond those gates.
Huh. Like magically so?
You would presume.
Okay.
You sit there for about a minute before finally, with a groaning creak, the door parts open. And through it passes a dottore.
And anticlimactic.
Yes. The door closes behind him, and he looks at you through the lenses of his mask and asks, "Can I help you?"
I hope so. I came here to request some records.
We are not a library, my dear.
Death records.
Such records are kept in the castle. They are not for perusal by the public.
How am I supposed to confirm whether or not somebody that I knew lived or died, though? Like, doesn't that seem like kind of an oversight? Like, what if I was out traveling for several years and suddenly didn't receive word from a family member? Should there not be a recourse for checking these things?
The man's family, friends.
I am his family.
Roll diplomacy.
Woo.
Good roll.
What is the man's name?
Wow, I can't remember his last name right now. Shit.
Ralph.
No,
Maybe.
yeah, hang on.
Uh,
Let me open up my own character page. Neat.
Rendato? Cadenza?
Yes.
Cadenza.
Okay. Yes. Rendato
Yeah.
Cadenza.
Wait here, please.
Okay.
He presses open the door, closes shut behind him.
You're under arrest.
You wait for 5 minutes, 10,
20 years.
a half an hour passes. And then an hour, and then 2. You're resting up against the side of the building by the time that you hear the door begin to creak open again. The same dottore, you believe, exits once more. We have a record of treating a Rendato Cadenza who was interred into the
Oh no.
Castel Gandolfo
Hmm. Any
for
cellmates?
multiple gunshot wounds. He, as far as our records are concerned, is not dead.
Oh.
But if we were not called upon to treat him again, we would not have a record of that. We do not take records of executions as well.
So he was interred in the Castel prison?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, something about attacking the Carabinieri. If I were you, my dear, this may be someone to write off.
Would you write off your
Perhaps not the sort to associate with further.
father?
Yes.
I already have.
Oh,
Damn.
Maybe that's like part of being a
Harsh.
Dottore. It's kind of being
it is.
told.
Didn't we find that out recently from you, Sals? That the Tories basically close off all their family ties and shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dottores. Bastards all over.
Well, thanks.
Fuck.
It turns out Rendato's cellmate.
Was your guy?
Yeah. That's
All right,
the twist.
well, I'm gonna leave, and
By the way,
yes.
consume citrus. It'll help with the cold.
Oh,
With that, he turns into the
Dust.
Castel. He turns into dust. Yeah, turns into
it was
the
never
door of
real.
Castel Montessori and passes back into the darkness beyond.
Ooh, spooky.
All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna go back to. Well, I'm gonna make my way to the Fatazo place slowly and carefully, taking back roads as opposed to major ways.
Okay. Well, it'll take you some time.
Yeah.
And as it happens, where you are currently, beginning to make your way back, is just as the last of the party was arriving.
Yay.
Who's the last of the party?
Or the rest of the party was
Me.
arriving, I should say.
Ah.
So yes, Kasumi will be the last, but yes. The rest of you are being set up in your rooms.
Set up.
Cesare and Sada, is there anything in particular you'd like to do?
I lay down on the bed.
I would like a pizza.
I thought Tresari hated pizza.
This is a different universe.
Oh, okay.
Rollo goes, what kind of pizza would you desire?
Margheriti.
A good choice. Always go with the classics.
That's right.
In a few moments, you have been delivered a pizza.
I'm gonna lay on the bed and have some gelato.
You order gelato?
Yes.
The Fatazos provide you a gelato. They give you a
Excellent.
choice of 3 flavors.
But
What
be careful,
flavors?
one of the flavors is poison.
Vanilla, chocolate, or
What?
strawberry.
Come
I
on.
get chocolate.
Pal decides not to join this family.
You saying they got all these nice fruit trees and great weather and they don't have like an orange sherbet kind of situation? I
Maybe
call
they do.
bullshit.
But
Maybe it's
They're not
they,
sharing it.
they're
That's our
the
special
gelato
gelato.
Neapolitan.
I follow
maybe-
I follow in the steps of Silva and get the chocolate gelato.
No, wait, maybe it's like a thing where, like, because they have so many fruit trees and things in the area, that it's seen as kind of like lower class to eat fruit.
No. The fruit trees in Hightown are grown by the upper class specifically for their own consumption, really, and also because they smell nice. The Sensi household, I believe I noted this when you were there, but actually has a rather sizable lemon orchard. And yes, you can get whatever flavor you want, actually. The Fatazo Mansion is well stocked.
Yep.
And is capable of producing it if required. Paulina. Pascal leads you through the household. Sort of jauntily. You're going to like Rosalia. She's really nice.
Oh, she's not gonna like you.
Don't say that.
I see where this is going.
I see.
Don't say that. She seems like
You
a lovely lady.
Pow opens the door and she shoots you.
Oh shit! I catch the bullet. That's not a thing I can do.
Should have taken deflect arrows.
Can I catch a bullet?
You have
I
deflect
You
have
can,
arrows.
actually.
Yeah, you can.
A bullet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. And I haven't
Deflect
had an
arrows works on
opportunity
bullets. It
to
doesn't work
yet?
on cannonballs or like
No.
ballistic bolts, but
Yeah, it works
does-
on bullets.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so cool. Okay.
You have to
Throwing
take
it back might not work.
You have to take the mythic version to get cannonballs.
Stupid game.
She's a level 11 monk. She should be able to catch bullets.
Cool.
Anyway, I wonder if they. Oh, I wonder if what Rodrigo did with all my stuff.
Sold it immediately.
The conservatory was my gym. It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I think you saw it, actually.
His
Yeah, I
gym.
think so.
He opens up a door, and beyond is plants.
Oh no!
Tons and tons of plants.
Wow.
Trees and all sorts of things. It's warm in here. The conservatory definitely keeps it that way. It is essentially a large greenhouse. Also, plants and the laughter of children.
I'm there.
This place is magical.
Yes.
Wow.
Pascal's like,
Deep into the
"No, what
conservatory?"
happened to my weights?
Oh no!
My gym!
This is bullshit.
All right. Yeah, his eye is just twitching. I'm
Rodrigo.
going to kill my brother.
Oh, it seems nice.
Yeah, real nice. Nice. I love this. But yes, a pair of, actually 3 female Nebans are currently sitting on a bench. Next to them is a younger Neban. He is currently playing a lute for them
Oh,
as
Pascal's
they
like, what's
look
this
on
nerd shit?
beatifically.
This is
And-
so picturesque. It's amazing.
A little deeper in, you can see a couple of the one playing the young and even playing the lute looks like a teenager. Then there's a number of younger ones who are playing some sort of children's game beyond the leaves.
Fortnite.
Yes. They are murdering the servants. You think the servants might be letting them win, though.
100 adventurers drop on Ardania.
The young the Aneban women are facing away from you as you approach, and the young Aneban is just finishing up. He's not especially good.
Oh, he's doing his best.
He is definitely doing his best. And in the end, he finishes with... And actually, he finishes up well. Bring. And the
Phone call?
the three Hightown ladies all begin applauding very vivaciously.
Does the end sound like
Bravo, bravo. Yes.
Yes. Perfect. One of them stands up and goes over to him, who's clearly the eldest of them, probably in her 60s. And she hugs him and goes, "Oh, Romano, that was lovely. I'm so proud of you." So, at this point, she sees Pascal. My boy!
My beautiful baby boy.
My baby!
Oh, my baby.
My little Pascal! And she goes up to Pascal. Paulina, this woman is... Pascal, you presume, takes after his father. She is more in the line of Rodrigo and Rosalia. She's about 5'6", and sort of... She's actually rather well put together for her age. She's fit-looking, despite being pretty wrinkled, and she is strong enough to pull Pascal into her a bit when she hugs him. "I am so happy to see you." And who is this? This is Paulina Khalil. She is my significant other.
It's a pleasure to meet you. She does like a little bow. A little awkward bow, a little stiff bow.
You do not bow to me. You're... No. Do you like Paulina or...
Pow is fine. Or that, whichever.
Is fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Welcome to my family's home. And she walks up to you and she embraces you.
Oh, thank you.
You're so small.
Yep.
How? Did
What?
you...
Oh.
How did you be so small?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I've never seen it. Oh, no,
I need a microscope to see you.
She is so tiny. Oh, but she's strong. Oh,
We must feed you.
You have been starving her.
She starts hitting Pascal.
Yeah, just like...
What have you done to her?
What, did you put her in a compressor or something? You look like... She looks like she's been through a wine press.
Hey.
Squeeze olive oil out of her.
Is this how we raised you?
You sicken me.
Jesus.
I hope he has been treating you well.
Oh, of course. He's a real gentleman.
Well, we'll see.
Ah, she's a liar.
Oh no!
At this, the other two women walk up. One is clearly Rosalia, insofar as she looks like Rodrigo almost identically, except a bit more feminine. She wears the same glasses as him. I believe I heard your name as Palina?
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. I entrust my darling brother has been treating you well then.
And everybody
Yep.
needs to know about your sex.
Good. If he ever does anything else, I'll kill him. So let me know.
Oh, don't worry. I probably.
Don't worry, I could kill him easily.
Dude,
I'm sure that you could do it yourself
Uh,
easily, but
Yeah, sorry, that's weird.
no.
That is how we do things.
Yeah, ironically, talking about how easily you could kill Pascal just endears them more to you.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, we talk about killing him all the time.
Oh, no.
This idiot.
What made you begin to date this meathead, though? I don't understand.
You fucked up.
I'm not. Yes, you are. Shut up.
Yeah.
Also, I asked her.
He's a good dude.
Oh, what has he done to you?
He's grown a lot in the time that I've known him.
Oh?
Yeah,
Doesn't
and
look like he's
she
grown.
kinda-
She looks at him and says,
kinda
"Doesn't look
gives-
like he's grown at all."
She looks about
She
the
gives-
same size to me.
She gives Pascal like a sort of side look, like, "Are you gonna tell your family that you died once?" Like that kind of thing.
You can't do that. You don't have the special
Pascal
twin look.
meets your gaze and conveys to you with a look. No!
Fuck.
Well, good. I'm glad then at that. He's always had a good brain. It's simply that he chose not to exercise it at all and knew for, well, everything else. Ah, I'm sorry. This is Adrietta, the Rodrigo's wife. Charmed.
Oh,
Adrietta
a pleasure.
Yes. And my son, Romano. The uneven with loot goes up to you and sort of bows and goes, "Hi, Uncle Pascal." Hey. Pascal lifts him up, hugs him. So yeah. After a few more minutes of meeting a whole bunch of Fatazo children, there's Cadenza and Marco and Colombina and Ruggiero.
Oh God, I can't write these all down.
There will be a test later.
No.
Pal's running right out of room on our hand.
Failure means banishment. You're eventually excused. The whole of the family is going to be having a lunch.
That's nice.
And then there will be a dinner for everyone. Otherwise, you're being excused to relax from your travels. To enjoy the Fatazo compound, but you are warned you should not travel off of it.
Right.
Cesare is being looked for, certainly, and his associates are not unknown.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I ordered the pizza if anybody wants some. Should also probably send a letter out to... Wait, did Mario also get sent off with us, or were we...
Mario actually has been comported into Fatazo chambers.
Yes.
He's a little verklempt about it. He's not... He would like to go to, obviously, his own home.
Yes.
But right now he's been, as he puts it, very gently kidnapped.
Has his wife been with us the whole time?
Yes.
Mario's wife is with you, yes. They took a palanquin together.
Yes.
That's very beautiful.
All right.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah,
Sada?
there
You know
you
what
go.
Sada's gonna do?
No.
Sada's
Okay.
gonna roll diplomacy to gather information around the Phantasm Manor. Find out what things have been going on in Viven these past years.
Viven has been growing increasingly. Life in Viven has been growing increasingly tense. The various servants give you stories of Morosini's continuing to tighten their grip around the Grand Bank. The biggest issue appears to be that it's not clear right now who the 5 families are.
Oh, that's concerning.
The Morosinis, the Sensis, and the Fatazos are all safe.
Okay, but the other two?
The Andinos
Because
are technically entirely in debt to the Grand Bank of Viven, who
Yes.
is controlled by the Morosinis.
after that whole
And the
slavery
Morosinis
thing.
are actively using that to manipulate the Andinos, so it's not even clear. It's not clear to if the Andinos should count as an independent family at this point.
Hmm.
The Grimios' wealth was entirely tied up at the bank, except not entirely. As it turns out, they weren't entirely stupid, and Roberto Grimio has been pulling every single asset that he can from across the Grimio's ancient mercantile empire to reattain where they were, at least as part of the 5 families. Enter into this other families, more upstart ones, like the Lodovicos, who are quite wealthy in their own right.
Oh yeah, I should go visit her.
The Roganzinis, extremely wealthy, at least as wealthy as the Lodovicos.
Hmm.
And the Antamanellis, who were part of the 5 families up until less than a century ago.
Might be making a comeback.
Wait, were
Well, they're
those
certainly making the argument that they are.
Ah.
And the Grand Prince is usually the arbiter of 5 families. And for the past year and a half, the official line is that the current situation is under review.
Ah. maybe it's time for T-Rex to storm with the Grand Prince's throne room again.
The Palace of the Grand Prince has been magically reinforced against summoning.
Ever since that one time.
Yeah, no, they were just like, no, this cannot happen again.
This seems like a bad way of doing it.
The first thing that the first Sensi Grand Prince did was just like, this place needs to be fixed. I don't want to be assassinated by a dinosaur.
Who doesn't?
Paulina, after Pascal is able to extricate you from the grasp of his family, he asks, so I have a question. You have your own chamber, or you could use mine.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, dumbass.
What?
I
Are you
know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I wanted, like, give you, I don't know. Just trying to be right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't mean to be forward or anything. And, like, I just want to make sure that we're taking this at your pace. Or at a pace that we're both good with. And I'm good with this, so,
Pascal.
yeah.
It's
Are
It's
you
cool.
being horny on main, Pascal?
Oh no.
Pascal crushes your head, Sada.
I would never be horny on main.
How dare you?
How dare you offend my
You're
family?
in a different room, but it's like fist comes through the wall and crushes your head.
He pulls you through the wall.
It's like that scene from the Resident Evil 2 remake with
Fucking
Tyrant.
shinobi execution.
God damn it.
Okay, good. Yeah, cool. My family seemed to really like you, so
Your family seems just so nice.
yeah, I'm
Wow.
glad you like them.
Wow, let's not jump to any conclusions.
And I hope your family will like me too.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
Here's what Pascal does to Sada.
Oh God, please don't be horny. Oh, that. Okay.
Oh god. Yep.
Squish.
Can you
Yep.
hear that beeping?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Somebody's car alarm's going off. It's really
Oh.
annoying.
Oh, tell them to shut up.
Arrest.
Shut up.
Okay. Well, my family is all having lunch together. Do you want to? You're part of that, kind of, because effectively
If I'm welcome, I
You are-
would love to.
good.
Sounds delightful.
How to declare?
The lunch is delightful.
Yes.
Light. Apparently, Rodrigo's planning to entertain more at dinner and doesn't want to spoil anyone's appetites. But overall, the Fatasso family treat you very normally. This
Yes.
family is unlike other Hightowners. Beside the fact that obviously they're Nevans versus humans, there is no sense of superiority here.
They're not super stuffy.
They're not. Well, Rodrigo is.
Right.
But
But he's got to play the part.
yes, and as you discover, that is primarily more an accident of personal personality than anything else, as he is ribbed to no end about it by his other family members. During it, you discover that Pascal and Rodrigo's and Rosalia's mother used to be a seamstress before meeting their father. Rosalia's husband was a dock worker. And it becomes actually rather clear and obvious in retrospect that the Fatazzos don't marry inside Hightown. They can't. They're the only Hightown in Evans.
It's true. Unless you
As
want
a
to get
result,
weird.
This Hightown
It's
family,
not weird.
it's not weird, but it would be ineffective.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
it is weird if you're marrying inside the family. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
well,
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
marry other Hightowners unless they want to get weird.
They keep very careful. Well, that's the thing. They, as a result of marrying into the Fatazzos, they're the families that they're marrying into. They're not like they don't just like leave them down there.
Yeah.
So now there actually are a few manors around the Fatazzo complex, with other smaller and even families in them.
Neat.
Cute.
And yeah, they are all very interested in you, actually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Liadi Fatazo, the mother, leans over to you at one point and goes, "So what sort of robes are those?"
Oh, well, they were a
They're beautiful.
from what I understand, a powerful monk of some sort had them, and they
Of
have
some sort?
yeah,
Okay.
they were gifted to us after we I think defeated a demon that was plaguing a town. I think, yes, and they're kind of innately magical, and I got them tailored recently. I'm pretty happy with them.
Well, you should be. They look lovely.
Oh, thank you.
She takes a very close eye at them. Yes, I don't think my tailor would be much improved, but I didn't see you come up with any luggage. Surely this is not all you have. You had servants bring up additional clothes.
Well, no, not really. I've got like some kind of work clothes kind of stuff, but for the most part, this is what I wear.
Pascal, your girlfriend has one set of clothes and you have let this happen? This will not stand.
I mean, these help me in battle, and part of my role is as a bodyguard, so...
Oh, yes,
I
I'm
wear them
sure
often.
that you will wear them often. And you will have other things to wear as well.
Okay.
You have no choice.
Oh,
There is no choice. Tomorrow we will go to the market. I will bring you to my... She takes out a little black book and starts penciling in an appointment lines, and we will go to my tailor, and we will.
I don't know if it's safe for any of our party to leave the premises at the moment.
She's right, Mother. It is not. Oh,
Sorry. That
I
sounds
understand.
lovely.
all right. Plan B. The tailor will come here.
Okay.
Alright.
The lunch is very nice. Kasumi, you do not take part of the lunch because you are just arriving at the gates of the Fatazo mansion.
It's true.
You are stopped by a guard.
And he shoots you.
He does not. Jake, are you there?
Him.
Yes, hi.
Hi. You're stopped by a guard at the gate of the Fatazo mansion.
I yell out, what is the meaning of the... No, I don't.
Do you have a cold?
Yeah.
I do have a cold, I think.
Oh, for real cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just a very good role player.
Yeah, it's method
That's
acting.
it.
Well, you should have listened to that Dotori's advice. Get some citrus. Yeah.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Probably. I think my friends are in there. I'm with Shazari.
I'm sorry.
I'm at the Fataza place, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, people came in, palanquins, etc., yada yada. I'm with them.
Can I have a name, please?
Katsumi. Makoto.
All right. One moment, please. You are left there with another guard as the first walks back into the compound. As you are eating lunch, Paulina, a servant walks up to Rodrigo, whispers in his ear. Yes, he says something back to them. and then stands up. You'll have to excuse me. Apparently, Kasumi may be at the gates. I simply have to confirm. A few minutes later, Kasumi, Rodrigo Fatazo himself has approached you at the gates. As he sees you, are you still
No.
flesh toned?
No.
You turn blue? Ah. She's fine. Let her in. Miss Makoto, your child has already arrived.
Word. Okay, cool. Hi. Hello.
It is good to see you well, although I am confused as to why you did not arrive with the rest of your party.
I was looking into something.
I understand. Just be careful going forward, as you are not difficult to discern from a crowd. Hopefully you are not seen. He leads you into the house. This is Rollo. He will lead you to your chambers. The lunch has been served. I am taking it with my family personally, but the Lady Ryudo and Senor de Sensi, as well as the rest of your party, have been served in their own suites.
Okay.
And that is actually where we will leave it off.
Oh.
I was
Well-
gonna proclaim aloud. Well, can I leave it off on a stinger, so to speak?
Sure.
Can I gather the party in one suite?
All right,
No.
I'm eating some pizza, and you interrupt my pizza.
Is
Okay,
one of us
can-
the murderer?
Yes.
No, can you be drinking some water though, Jazari?
All right, I'm taking a big sip of wine.
I angrily slap the table and proclaim that we're gonna break into the prison.
No, we aren't.
No.
Castel Gandolfo.
Yes.
Technically, Paulina, you're not in the room.
Good.
I put the wine down. It's like, yeah, of course we are.
Oh.
Damn it.
That's
Yeah,
of course.
That's where my mentor is.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Kasumi. I bring the wine back up. You can do it again.
No, the moment's passed.
Oh.
Now I'm just sad. All right, let's go.
We can't do that.
What? Right now?
Yeah.
Let's kill the Pope.
Yeah, we gotta kill the Pope.
What?
Yeah. He's in the event, right?
No.
Why not?
What kind of place is this?
Not where the Pope is.
No Pope?
No Pope?
No Pope. But yes, we are going to finish up there. I don't want to go too much further with while missing two people.
Hmm.
So,
I see.
Okay. All right.
So we will take a brief pause, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's session.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for all of that secondhand embarrassment. Oh, man.